Unfruitful dating is when you are dating, but it is not going well. That is, you fall into recurrent destructive patterns such as attracting the wrong types, not attracting the good ones, and having many other inappropriate or unhealthy patterns. We will explore both stale and unfruitful dating. But understanding the problem is not enough. You also want to improve your dating life, so I will also tell you about a successful program I have taken many others through. The fun thing about this book is that it's not just a bunch of theory. It is a real-life program that others have found success with, all the way to marriage. It can provide lots of growth, healing, stretching, and dates. If you are single and dating is not working as well as you would like, I feel for you. I've heard your predicament many times. This material comes out of real-life experiences, and my prayer is that you will find many, many dates worth keeping. Join me on this great adventure. Part 1. What's the problem? Chapter 1. Why hasn't God brought me the love of my life? The evening began routinely enough. The team producing my weekend seminar in Cincinnati and I were out to dinner. We discussed lighthearted things as we ordered our meal. It was more a moment to stop and catch our breath than to have life-altering discussions. Little did anyone know what was about to take place. I never thought I'd be doing what I'm doing now at this point in my life, Lily said, innocently talking about her work. What do you mean? I asked. Well, I always thought I would be married and have children by now. Oh, I thought to myself, that makes sense. A lot of women feel that in their mid-30s. I understood what she was saying until she continued. But God hasn't chosen that for me. My ears perked up. I wondered what she meant. While I believe that God leads us and guides us in life, I also wondered why she blamed her situation on God. Both the psychologist and the theologian in me bristled, wondering what responsibility she might be shirking regarding her undesired singleness. I knew her well enough to know she might have some issues contributing to her single state. What do you mean, God hasn't chosen that? I asked. Well, I believe God brings the man into your life you are to marry, and he hasn't brought that man to me yet, she replied. That was enough to get me going, but her next line really did it. Or he hasn't given me the feelings I would need for the man he has brought into my life. God hasn't given you the feelings? What does that mean? Well, God gives you the feelings for the person he wants you to marry, and that hasn't happened with any of the men I know. Whose feelings are they? Yours or God's? What do you mean? She asked, sounding a little bugged. Well, it just sounds like you blame God for a lot. How do you know he hasn't brought 10 great men into your life, but you have things inside of you that make you incapable of feeling what you would need to feel for them? How do you know your issues aren't getting in the way of recognizing and falling in love with a good man if he did come along? Why do you just assume this is God's fault? I felt as though I was on a bit of a mission, defending God's honor. I disagree. God will bring the right man to me, and until then, I just need to wait. How's that going? What do you mean? Well, how long has it been since you went on a date? She hesitated, looking embarrassed. I didn't mean to put her on the spot. In fact, she had been so assertive in stating her case and so aggressive in coming after me when I challenged it that her sheepishness caught me off guard. 2 years, she said. What? It has been 2 years since I've been on a date, she confessed. How could that be? I wondered. She was outgoing and attractive, a real people person of the highest order, traits that usually make dating come easily. Then it occurred to me. Her lack of dates had to be a combination of her sitting back and waiting for the man of her dreams to come and find her, and some personal dynamics interfering with her desire to be married. I could think of no other reason someone who actually wanted to have a man in her life would be that stuck. Then something changed in me. Up until that point, Lily and I had been in a friendly debate. Everyone at the table had gotten caught up in the banter.